Alright, hello everybody, welcome back, it's King Blaine again here. We're going to play a little bit of our Japanese campaign, then we may switch over to the Chinese for a little bit. I was trying to get all of my campaigns to like 1920, so get Japan to 1920, then China or United States, and then whatever's left after that. And then go off from there. Basically alternate which ones I'm working on. I did go through and I think I have it done correctly. So we should have no more subs in the game. Should. Good. We'll find out. Just gotta wait for it to load. Oh, I need to open Twitch stuff on the computer. On there. I need to open chat on my phone. We'll be going for a couple hours today. Anywhere from 6 hours to, I don't know, 10. Somewhere in there. Whoops, not right. So I know my research is reset. It's whether I did it correctly for all the AIs as well. No, the British doesn't have submarines anymore right there. We'll let a turn pass, see what happens. Ooh, that's sound going through my computer, not headset. There we go. Got to plug the headset back in. I want to fuck off. I don't want to fuck with the US yet, so we'll give them some. I want to finish dealing with Germany here. And they really won't leave the Ryujo alone. Out here just fighting by itself all the time. I need to get it back into a port. Alright, 7.4. That's a cruise speed bonus accuracy there. 20.6. It's nice. We've got 10% accuracy bonus for having third grade guns. But we're about to not have third grade guns again, because we're going to switch to triple barrels, and those are not third grade. I think those are our first grade. I've got to think here. Why are you shooting me from so far away? Kick his ass, choo-choo! Nope, sitting right there at my max range. Why I have such a hard time spotting stuff, but they can spot me. Well, I hit him, did some damage. Some more damage. Not a very eventful fight. This is rather boring. Because they're sitting right at my max fucking range, and for some reason I can't see them, but they can see me. Because, go fuck it to yourself, game. Any day now. Any day now. Damn, you missed every shot. Yeah, I'll just take the end battle button. I hit him really hard with those couple of shots anyways.
Glenn, I know you're gaming, but I gotta tell you something.
Well, I'm kind of doing something, dude.
I know. That radio don't need shut off. It's charging the light because there's no other boxes. And I gotta get in your truck and grab my super glue.
Whatever.
You just always unplug it, dude, or flip the switch. And it's charging that thing right now.
What happened to my box right over there next to the fucking light? That the cords were hooked up to, the double box.
It's in my room, I don't know where right now. That's good. Put it on that thing. I'll find all this stuff and get it all together.
Whatever. Leave me alone. Damn. That's for one fucking thing while you live in my house for free. You can't fucking do it. Don't ever let family move in. Don't. It's a bad idea.
You got tomorrow.
We're at 8.3. I don't even know where it's going to be coming from because the weather is shitty. Morning, but it's cloudy. Heat waves are affecting our accuracy. Wind. Just very, very cloudy. Lots of minus accuracy. Alright, they have seen us. Do I have a pack of cigarettes in here? Empty. Empty. Need to clean my desk. Empty. Empty. There's the pack. Don't smoke, people. It's an addiction. It's expensive anymore. Clean off my desk. Come on, just fuck it. They can get away. I don't care. Research. Well, my submarines are still gone. The British didn't make new ones, so I think theirs is still gone. So I think I did it right this time. Okay. That is good. Alright, so why are you always out here by yourself? Where's the rest of your ships? Here's some Dreadnought. Go back into port. There's the battleship 1s. These are the battleship 2s. They can go over here and go back into their port. So we need to get all my ships upgraded. Those are the battle cruisers. They're heading over here to stop that. Although it looks like I really don't have to send them over there. They don't have any navy left to do it. Right now they're trying to take this one, and it's not working for them. That ship is almost up here for the Dreadnoughts. I don't think I have any other ships out in the open right now. You can get those refitted. We can get 3 of these refitted. Right here, 1916. So everything that's not 1916 we need to delete. At least things that have already been upgraded, I mean. So that can go. I need to make sure not to delete the one that lets me build more. Because you can't build off of a refit. It's stupid. Because you get spend 28 months building a ship and then spend another 8 months refitting it. But no way around it. I don't want to touch any of these 3. Our cruiser 1s haven't been upgraded. Round 50s, alright, all that stuff's still in port. We basically knocked Germany off the top of the world because they had taken all this and now they're losing all of this. Belgium took northern France, huh? Alright. I just wanted to go over here and take the Western Sahara. The last place I wanted to take. I don't want to take up here too, but I don't need Nova Scotia. I need the AI to offer me a treaty again, so I can finally peace out with them. That's what I need. Why is there only one ship there now? Why is there only one ship here now? If it deleted another one of my dreadnoughts, I'm gonna be aggravated. He spotted me 20 kilometers away. How? Dreadnoughts are some of my most advanced ships. They have the best spotting capabilities of any of the shit in my fleet. How are they able to see me, but I can't see them? Never understand it. Makes my brain hurt. See, I spotted these guys before they can see me. But they can already see me because the Heavy cruiser has eyes on me. Fuck you. And as soon as I saw the torps go off, I hit reverse, so I think I'm gonna dodge all of them. Yep, I dodged all of them. Oh, now this is a tiny ship. 8,000 ton heavy cruiser. This is an old ship, too. Yeah, they're pulling out their reserve fleet. Only Mark IIs and Mark Is. Only 53% armor. This is 100% a reserve fleet ship. Come on. You can hit them better than that. That's gonna hit. I think that destroyed a gun. Nope, just very heavily damaged it. Come on. Now, I do have a plan for the games we're gonna play today. We're gonna play this game for about 2 hours. Kinda normally what I do for Saturdays. This ship is going to stay. There it goes. Then I would like to play some Deep Rock Galactic. Maybe just an hour of it. No, it just got intercepted. That's why only one was fighting. Got intercepted on the way up. And let's see. After that, I either want to play some Storage Hunter Simulator because we haven't played that in a while. Since Dave just kind of quit talking to me and quit contacting me, and I gave up trying to get a hold of him. I don't know what happened there with Dave. But since he's just really not around anymore, I've decided that I guess it's going back to a single player series. Because it's been on hiatus long enough. We might play a little bit of Ship Graveyard too, because we have a mega yacht that we need to get rid of still. After that, it's like 5 hours of footage there, 5 or 6. Kind of up in the air. But if anybody has anything else they'd like to see me play instead, we could do that. Like, I know somebody brought up if I could play a shooter the other day, and I could play some, like, Call of Duty Cold War, I suppose. I don't own any of the newer Call of Duties. Well, I do own one of the newer Call of Duties. Which one do I own? I'm just tabbed out. Give me a second. one do I own? I don't know which one this is. It's not telling me. It just says Call of Duty. Which one of these do I own? It's Black Ops 6 or 7. I don't know. It's since it's all in one launcher, I can't exactly figure out which one it is. Oh, I was tabbed out when I watched him sink. Well, you guys got to see it still. I didn't get to see it. Norway wants to order one of my Dreadnought ships. I think I'm gonna quit selling my ships to people because I don't want to fight more of them. That makes the game more interesting. If I have to fight my own stuff. Okay, so you can go into Lam. This ship's also heading for Lam. I'll have 3 of them up there again. Should have... That's a Dreadnought 1 there. I think I'm building a Dreadnought 1 as well. Yes, I'm replacing the one that got auto-deleted, and it's named Dreadnought 1, which sucks. That means I have 2 of the same ship named the same thing. Oh well, ain't nothing I can do about it. The game doesn't like when ships have the same name. That's why I didn't like it. It is what it is. This causes some errors when refurbishing, upgrading. Wow, I'm trying to think of another term than refurbishing. Refit, there it is. Refitting. Yeah, we've beaten Germany down. They are allies with Portugal, though. I know the perfect ones. They're still being refit. I was gonna send Battleship 1s down here, take Portugal. I'm still gonna do that, it's just they're being refit still, so I have to wait another turn. You think it'll be easy when you let somebody stay in your house, live there rent free, they don't pay any of the bills, they don't do any of the housework, that they could honor one thing. Hey, look, don't bother me while I'm trying to do a stream thing. Nope. Nope, they can't. Oh, new battle cruisers. That means I gotta make new ships. I don't have to, but I'm going to. I like making ships. Ship design. The Dreadnought ones that are in port are being repaired right now, so I can't refit them still. That one can be refit. Battleship 2s are all fixed, so they can be refit. Ah, excuse me. So we can get 2 new battle cruisers, huh? I do like the battle cruisers. They really are just bigger heavy cruisers, though. Battle Cruiser 2. How big are these gonna get? They'll be about Dreadnought 2 size. But they're gonna be so fast. While still having firepower. Ooh. That is an interesting hull. We put that there. Oh, I can't put any back here, huh? That is aggravating and problematic. I'm pretty sure we've tested that 100 times at this point, but I don't think no matter how I do this, it fits the stuff I want it to. Yeah, it doesn't. So we don't need to fuck with that. Just give us our normal one. It'll look a little weird because it doesn't quite fit there, but it fits enough. And when have I ever cared about my ships looking a little off? Put it there. Oh, let's move these around. That gives it more of a sideways firing arc. Oh. No room for casemates. That is actually a problem. Oh, I can't put anything up there either. We're gonna have to move some stuff around here. I'm limited on how I can do this here. That can fire, that can fire. That's got to go forward. Bit of a design clash here is what I'm having. Think them all the way in, or I can pull them all the way out. Put them here. Let's get all these set up and make sure it all works first. I'm gonna try and keep natural. Yeah, I need to buy that new mouse since my scroll wheel is not wanting to work anymore. Standard, standard, capped, capped, super heavy, increased, tube, TNT, coincidency, and advanced. So 13 is what I can do there. Make sure we get all of our armor set up to the max. No, we don't need that. That's what I was afraid of right there. Get your belly aching, game. That turret's fine. I don't think that should fit there, but it's going to. Okay, that limits your ability to work. That doesn't. Okay, well, there is main guns. Secondary tower. I need to not forget that part. Perfect. More room for casemates. A little bit more room, but not much. Can't put anything up there. Alright, enhance, no. This one. Does that do everything I need? It does not. What about if I put it into induced? Hmm. That ain't as good. That's 4 weight. Yeah, that gets some of the weight off of the back end. There's gotta be somewhere where these fit. It's a battle cruiser. Why can't I play anything up there? Would love to put this like back here, but it physically will not let me. I could give up that gun. Really, I could. I might. I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that gun. Or put that there. Yeah. Let's just look at ammo counts first. I mean, I'm gonna be fighting things where I would prefer to have this. What I would prefer to have there is those. I would really prefer to have something up here too, but I don't think that's gonna work for me no matter how I move this, huh? That ain't gonna happen. we can get some 3-inch guns on here. Going to slightly limit the firing arcs of the side guns here, but not enough to cause any real major problems. I do wish I had somewhere to put guns, though. More casemates. I do like casemates. Okay, now we gotta fix the weight problem. I only need a 2-inch top, realistically. Not often I need more than that for deck armor right now, or top armor. There are times when it comes in handy, just not yet. What about if I cut that down to 5? Cut all these down to 4. Gets me close. If I cut the 4 and aft 12, well, that didn't really do much at all. Wait, you fickle mistress, you. How am I gonna do this? Those guns don't weigh a lot, so I'm not getting rid of them. I guess I could just convert some of these to only 2 barrels. Nah, I'll find weight another way. Let's just gut our armor. There we go. Just had to gut the armor a little bit. The inner belt, I mean. And our deck. There we go. Now we have a Battlecruiser 2, though, which has a pretty good amount of firepower. Admittedly, they are not the largest caliber guns, though. Let's take a look at this Battlecruiser 3 hull. The Battlecruiser 3 hull is a more generic hull, but does have my more preferable design options of casemates. There we go. Geared turbines, shaft, balance. Get all this stuff set up. This ship can have more armor than the other. Hello, Bronnier. I went live early again. Saturdays are always fun because no one ever knows for sure when I'm going to go live. I do always go live on Saturday, just it's always early and nobody never knows when. It's more of a when do I have time. Are you doing better today? That's good to hear, man. Guess I wouldn't really. I really don't need that. Put this here and just put this right here. We're making a new battle cruiser right now. But after that we're gonna be playing this for about another hour, and then we're gonna be switching games around. Got a bit of a frog stuck in my throat today. Some 3-inch guns. Now we need a funnel. Still not enough, huh? Alright, we're gonna back all this stuff up. Try and lower our 4 weight a little bit. Alright, main guns, side guns. Put one there. Put one there. That's about it. Alright. I need to place these differently. About there. About there. Actually, no. Forget doing that one. We're gonna go. Never mind. We're probably not gonna do what I was just about to do. It ain't gonna fit. Yeah, it don't fit. No fit. Okay, now we are massively overweight. Drop that down to 3. Drop those down to 12. Put that up to induced. Very much massively overweight. How am I gonna get that kind of weight back? That would be about 400. That would be about 800. Get us a lot. Hmm. Gets us some of the weight I need. Those ones are just gonna have to be double turrets. They've got a lot more accuracy anyways. I can't afford the 3 triples. Simply not enough weight on the ship to do it. Battle cruiser 3 done. We're gonna have to send these guys somewhere else. They can go to Camera Bay. I just realized I made 10 of those. I do not need 10. I need 5. The only thing we make 10 of are cruisers. Battle cruisers do not count. They are still counted as capital ships, damn it. Right, and you guys can go to Shinshu. I need to go figure out what's wrong with my other heavy cruisers. They just still aren't at their port. What'd they do, run out of fuel? No, I forgot they're just slow. We'll end that turn then. today. Ugh, I really slept in today. Way more than what I normally would. You guys are gonna go to Mapato. Mapito. Any of these ports any better, actually? I should go to that place. Politics. No, I'm not close enough yet. Oh, Germany lost their ally. Now I can't go take Portugal. You got Wise. Bastards. That one's still repairing. That's got to refit. The armored cruisers are finally at port, so they can get upgraded. That guy can be upgraded. All those can be upgraded. Which means that old design can go. That one can go. That one can go. And that one can go. I have a semi-dreadnought and a normal dreadnought that aren't upgraded yet. It's because they're the two that got deleted and they need to be finished being rebuilt first. We can agree to a peace treaty. Man, I wish you guys still had allies. I wanted to take Portugal. Those are still refitting. Okay, they did go ahead and give in. I want the Western Sahara. I want Nova Scotia. And I can take the Faroe Islands. I want those. I didn't click a ship, I didn't think. I got a ship now too, I guess. Oh, let's see what kind of ship it was. They gave me a ship. I didn't think I clicked on one, but they gave me a ship. Light cruiser Strasbourg. underwater torpedoes, mines, and they built it as tiny as they possibly could. They gave it very small guns, everything. Delete that. I don't want it. I don't need that kind of ship. Tiny, it's fast, it's got no armor. No, it's not my style at all. Mothball it. Okay, let me look around here then. Our battleship ones are going to go on a very long journey to Nova Scotia, so that they can get ready if we go to war with America. And I took... No, they kept Hugoland. I wanted Hugoland. Damn. Well, I did get the Western Sahara. Oh, they have Morocco? I didn't know that. I got some ships over there defending stuff. I need... Where is it? It's one of my Dreadnought ones. We can go up to Lam with the other Dreadnought. It was a GG. Germany bit off way more than they could chew. Right now we're waiting to get the crew to even man our new ships. These ships can go... Where do I want these ships to be? Faroe Islands. We're going to send the other battle cruisers over here to the Faroe Islands. We've got ships here. We'll have ships over here. We're sending ships up to the Americas. We've got our heavy cruisers up here. I think I'm going to move the heavy cruisers away, though, to Port Villa. And we're going to move another capital class ship up there instead. Just got to think of which ones. We'll put Battleship 2s up here. So we'll have Battleship 1s on the eastern side of America, and we'll have Battleship 2s on the western side of America. All very old ships. That way when we kick their teeth in and take the land, it'll be much better. They are going to let us go through the Panama Canal, though, which is nice. But yeah, it will probably be America that we fight next, if I had to guess. America or the Spanish state. Apparently Norway and Chile are both friends with me. United States has no allies. Sweet. Now that ship is done. It can be upgraded. That ship's probably not crewed yet. Destroyers, double turrets on light cruisers. That opens up a whole new can of worms. I'm just thinking about how I can improve ships, what I can do with them right now. I don't need an ally. That's armor cost. I don't care about that. Ooh, high explosive incendiary shells, huh? 5-inch Mark IIIs. Light cruisers up to 11,000. Get the other semi-dreadnought up to where it's supposed to be. Fuck Spanish. Alright, one of those has been crewed now. Still not many. We gotta get all of our ships moved around here. No alliance. We do not need an alliance. We are not that weak. Alright, we're still waiting on the other semi-dreadnought to get moved over to where it needs to be in the West Philippines. No alliance. Our fleet's getting pretty big at this point. The semi-dreadnought is now done and built. Where is it at? Because I don't remember where it was supposed to go. Oh, a little bit of an oversight there. There it is. We'll have all the semi-dreadnoughts where they're supposed to be. We have all the dreadnoughts going to where they're supposed to be. Our battleship 2s are on their way to where they're supposed to be. Our battleship 1s are almost to the Americas. And since we completely destroyed Germany's navy, France is actually back in the game again. They've actually got northern France again. If you remember last time, France was locked into just in here. They had lost all their other territory. But they are now back. The German Reich, despite only having like 20-something ships a little while ago, they are back up to 67 ships. And they even made some battle cruisers, which means they made newer ships. I guess I did sink their whole fleet. The British, I still don't want to fight. I really, I really don't want to fight the British. They've got 22 battleships, 14 battle cruisers, 47 heavy cruisers, 56 light cruisers, 90 destroyers, 81 torpedo boats. They have more stuff than me right now. They have more battleships than me right now, but I'm also working on building more battleships. The Spanish paid me off. They don't want to go to war. hour and 10. I do not want allies. The fact that Britain in this whole playthrough has never been knocked off of the top of the tower means that they've just been left to exponentially grow. And now, no matter how I do this, they are going to be a very, very, very hard enemy to fight. Composite propellants. It's just going to make all of my stuff better. And less dangerous. I'm gonna have to fight him eventually, but does not mean I want to. Right now I'm just trying to get crew together to man the ships that I built. I built new ships, and I quite literally do not have the crew to actually man them, so they're just mothballed right now. Navy's not training the sailors fast enough. Then again, all my ships use a lot of crew. Radar. That right there will be really good. Should fix our problem of never being able to spot our fucking enemies and them just sitting right outside of our range. That should fix that instantly. We've manned another ship. We have 23 now. No. No alliances. Now, if I put my fucking glasses on, I wouldn't have to stare at that so long trying to read what the hell it says. No alliance. Military conflict. Changed hands. Full oil burners, huh? Last ship of that class is getting up here. We've got 3 of these manned so far out of 5. Anti-flooding 3 and barbette 4 are both very, very good things to get. I do not want to be an ally with you, British. They keep trying to ally with me because I'm the second strongest in the game. And I'm the only people that are a threat to them. It was over here. Oh, look at that. All 5 of these are commissioned now. So the battlecruiser 2s are up. Next will probably be the battlecruiser 3s, and then the battleships will go back to being crewed. Because they do whatever takes the lowest crew first. I also don't want to ally with France. Oh, we unlocked 16-inch guns. Wasn't that what was on the Iowa class battleship? Yeah, it was the Iowa class battleship that had 16. I think the Yamamoto had 18, right? Yeah, and the Japanese Yamamoto had 18.1-inch guns. Point is, we could put the same size guns the Iowas had on our battleships now. Of course, we're using itty-bitty 9.9-inch guns in this save. It was the decision we made when we started this save. Can't back out now. Polar opposite of what real life Japan did, since they went with 18-inch guns on their battleship. Fuck the Spanish. Fuck the Germans. Fuck all of y'all. Wish we would take Laos. My Navy power rating was 28. Why is it so low? No, everyone likes us because everyone's afraid of us. Send the fleet. No, I don't care about destroyers. Heavy cruiser up to 14,500, huh? That's a big ass heavy cruiser. That's almost the size of our smallest capital ship right there. At 14,500. Triple bottom. See, that right there is what I need, because I get hit by torpedoes pretty old Pretty, oh, quadruple guns. Sweet. I get hit by torpedoes pretty often, but quadruple turrets. That's tempting. Oh, that is really tempting. Fuck the Soviets. They're right on my borders, too. Let's go to war with them. I got ships over here to fight. No, fuck submarines. Yeah, that event's gonna refire because of this right here. I reset all that shit. Somebody's laying down a bunch of ships. Probably United States, it looks like. Six-inch Mark III guns. A lot of our ships use 6-inch guns, so that's a big upgrade. Come on. Soviets laid down a bunch of shit this time. It is officially August of 1920, huh? I wasn't even watching how fast the years were going by. It was around 1920 that I wanted to stop and get caught up on the other campaigns. Do we have anything interesting coming down? Checking the ship's vitals, especially among plunging fire. Up to 3 extra inner armor layers can be used with armor scheme against long-range fights. All or nothing armor scheme is what the Japanese used in real life. But it's, like it says, it's all or nothing. I prefer turtleback armor. I do. Turtleback armor is for close range combat. All or nothing armor is, like it says up there, plunging fire. It's for long range. Which, granted, as the game's progressing, we are supposed to be fighting things at much further ranges. I still end up brawling most of the time. So I don't really care about that, is what I'm saying. Ship's armor is allocated cleverly in previously weak sections of hull, internals, and ammo storage. Machinery become much more protected against shell powder. This cost-effective method of enhancing ship with 2 extra armor belts and 1 inner armor deck. Okay, so this is a worse version of turtleback armor. Turtleback armor has 2 belts and 2 decks. That has 2 belts and 1 deck. So I could used that instead, but I would lose the armor strength that I get from Turtleback. This Turtleback gives me 22 armor strength. That only gives me plus 10. But yeah, I'm going to keep with Turtleback. Big guns. Mark IV 9-inch guns. So we'll probably go until we unlock this right here. Once we get to Mark IV 9-inch guns, I'll go and update all of my ships again. And then we will change games. And next time we play, instead of playing Japan, I'll play probably China. And I'll play it until it gets into around 1920. When it gets to around 1920, we'll switch back to our USA campaign. Never heard of him. No, that's not where I wanted to be. In here. This ship we got from Germany, just get rid of it. We don't need it at all. Here's all of our mothballed ships. The Dreadnought 3s, the Dreadnought 4s, and even one of the Dreadnought 2s. Right now we're just waiting on the crew to actually man these ships because they take 3,400. I only get a little bit. So takes a while to get the crew together to man all that stuff. We had a bunch saved up, and then we made like 6 new ships. Like actually, because we made 3 new Dreadnoughts, Dreadnought 2s, Dreadnought 3s, Dreadnought 4s. Then we made Battlecruiser 2s and Battlecruiser 3s. So I guess not 6, sorry, 5. And we just didn't have enough crew to do all that. We've got all the Battlecruisers armed, and we've got almost all the Battlecruiser 2 arms. Or Battlecruiser 2 armed. But still just takes a while. Well, there's our 4-inch guns I said we would be going for. What is this? That's superimposed large guns. What is this? That's torpedo. Yeah, I don't need any of those, so we can go ahead and go do our upgrades here. Our battleship 1s, the oldest ships in our fleet, hands down. Let's see if we can give the old girl a little bit of a tune-up. Gotta move that over a tad, huh? So the old girl's gonna go from this to this. Now I gotta get some weights for her. I also gotta go up here and check other stuff. We want auxiliary engine 3. We want that. We've been using steam, but maybe it's finally time we do some of these. They all take too much weight. What is our flash fire chance at the moment? We need barbette 4s. Flash fire chance is 16.9, 15.6. Yeah, I don't want that. I want my all or nothing armor scheme. Ugh, picric acid. It's back. Be gone, foul demon. We're gonna go from this to this. Radar Gen 1. Still no new towers, though, for this ship. Like I said, last time we tried to upgrade these. I think we've just hit the limit on what we can do here. Ship is definitely a bit on the heavy side, though. We can get about 100 tons back if we convert all these just single barrels. So that's 300 tons. It'd still be about 900 tons overweight, though. We can lose some of our top armor. Lose some top armor, lose some deck armor. Lose some belt armor. 42.2 pen out of a 9.9 in 1920 is outrageous, by the way. Or 1921. Like, that is really good pen for such a small gun. That's mostly thanks to our super heavy shells and our ammo, though. I'd get more if I went for tube powder, but it's so much heavier. I lose floatability and resistance. And my ammo detonation chance. I always do like to try to keep oil or coal as long as possible just because of the floatability, the resistance, and the ammo detonation chance. But my ammo detonation is already pretty low. Would make it lighter. But here it is, my floatability, my stability. They were at the top. So floatability goes down to 73. Resistance goes down to 97. I've got really good resistance. It is. I would get rid of my engine vibrations too, though. Mm-hmm. I just don't know if I want to lose that resistance. It goes all the way down to 41 maximum instead. I'll find armor somewhere else. I don't want to lose that. I like the benefits I get from coal more than I dislike the cons. There are cons. Just like how all these, they give good benefits, but they're all heavy. They all make the ship weigh more. I can't afford the ship weighing more. I need it to weigh less. I mean, the obvious thing is I could go to standard ammo. That's the other reason why I like things that reduce my ammo detonation chance, because I've got a pretty good chance of detonating my ammo using super heavy rounds, which give 35, and then increased ammo, which gives another 25. You can't even use basic hydraulic turrets anymore. The game forces you to use one of these. Sucks because they're all heavy. Drop that to 2. Drop that to 14. 14, 12, 12, 3, and 1. 12. And then we're going to do the other thing I talked about. I could just lose that gun altogether. Taking away firepower off this ship permanently. But it gets us within weight. Putting this out as far as I can, reduce the pitch and roll. We'll do that. It gives me 30 tons to try and put some of this armor back on. This ship is getting hard to do stuff with. But look at that quad turret. It's beautiful. But look at what we could have had. I also like the 9-inch quad turret because they look cool. Like they've got the barrels staggered. All the other ones just have the barrels the same exact lengths. See? Just a little bit extra character. See, all of them. Yeah. It loses a turret. Just a little one. And it took the other two from double barrels to single. So we lost 4 barrels of firepower. But we gained 2 more barrels of main gun firepower. So it was a good trade. Probably a trade that I'm going to have to make on a few other ships as well. It's one of the interesting challenges when you just keep using these old hulls this late into the game. Because then you've got to figure out, well, how am I going to make this ship more viable? Like this ship right here. It's probably about to take one hell of a hit to its firepower. It's probably going to lose that gun entirely. Right here. It's probably just going to go. Same with probably those ones. It's actually got to lose more than that because the other guns don't fit. Because they've got that really big back piece. It just straight up does not fit now. Make sure I never miss an upgrade on those. That's all good. That's good. You go to that. You've already got the Quinstancy 3. So thanks to this ship having to lose those turrets altogether right at the start of this, I've actually got the weight still. But that's only because this stuff got reset. Now I'm back overweight. Those shouldn't have weighed that much. So let's see. Those ships, those turrets can go, and those ones can go. As disappointing as that may be. And that can go and be replaced with a lighter version. BII 5 stain funnel. Don't face backwards like a stupid. Accidentally picked one of those up. And that one's stay a double turret. It can. At the cost of armor. Now we're getting to the point where we need all the armor we can fit on our stuff. And that means going down to single barrel turrets. It means going down to single barrel turrets. Alright, what kind of ship even fit? This ship can theoretically have 20 inches of armor. I would have to lose all of these guns and replace them with probably 3-inch gun. Nope. It'd have to be at least 4-inch guns because that's all that fits there. And these top ones would be replaced with 3-inch. I'd have to do all of that to try and get armor for that kind of, or weight for that kind of armor. So that's just not going to happen. That's not really possible. We did get the triple hull on, and we've got anti-flood 3. So we've got everything else on here. This ship's hit the point now with quad turrets that it's really never going to get any better. Like, gun-wise. So it's going to just start to slowly pile armor again. As we get tech that lets us put more and more on it. Now, do I think it's ever going to get up to that 20-inch number? No. No, not with the way it's designed. Like this particular ship right here. At one point, we were going to put the third turret back on. That's not going to happen. We ain't going to be able to get the weight for it. I'm pretty sure it's about to lose both of these. Yeah, because ain't neither one of them fit there anymore. And this ship couldn't have the other stuff. I can, thankfully, still fit this, though. Or can I? Try moving that over. Hmm. You're just gonna be a pain in the ass, huh? You're just gonna be a giant pain in the ass. That's a pretty bad angle of fire. See, that's what I wanted right there. It won't fit with that one though. Looks like it only fit 2-barrel and smaller there. How am I gonna fucking do this? Alright, those turrets are gonna have to go, because this is gonna have to go up here now. This is gonna have to get moved over here. Is it those blocking it? There should be theoretically nothing blocking this anymore. I don't know why it's still saying shit's blocking it. I'm confused. Like, I'm really confused now. Hmm. I didn't mean to click that. No. Almost clicked picric acid. This ship's stuck on advanced hydraulic. I can't back down to normal hydraulic anymore. That sucks. This was not a great angle of fire. I don't like that. Ain't worth putting a turret there with that kind of angle of fire. Damn it. Side guns. I keep doing that. That one's just gonna have to be a double barrel. I can't fit a quad there. I went from having these all triples, so that would be 3, 6, 9, 12 barrels to right here is the 12. So if we were to lose this gun entirely, we wouldn't be missing any more barrels, but we wouldn't be gaining anything either. But we would get weight. That's better than nothing, I guess. Try and fix some of that 4 weight. Oh, we still got some armor to play with here. We don't need that much top. Put those guns back in. That's as good as this ship is going to get for now. Save it. Nah, I can't believe the game wouldn't let me put the other turret right back there. It was just being a gigantic pain in the ass for no reason. We'll do the large cruisers. I do like the way this ship looks. I don't like this part right here. I wish it would let me put a funnel up here. I don't like that part of the way this ship looks. But, can't win them all. I was afraid of all of this happening. A lot of my ships are fairly packed together. No, quit grabbing the gun. Grab the whole tower. Stupid game. I don't think there's any feasible way I'm getting that other turret back up there. These ones are just too long. How much room do I have to go back? I can go back that far. Now it will let me put a funnel up there. You can't have funnels in front of those. Just gotta move some stuff around here. Okay, so that's the room I have for funnels now. I can move that stuff around a little bit. But all these funnels suck. They all suck bad. Can't put funnels in front of the tower, so we're going to keep one here. I was using compact funnels too. I need just a little bit more. A little bit more. Come on, fit. Funnels. Come on. There we go. Got that in there. I got those up there. Oh, I'm making my ship look a little funky here. Why not? You were just fine with this. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Back that up really quick. I don't think that's going to be enough room to get that funnel in there, though. Enough to get a small funnel in there, but that's only 48. It's 48 and still overweight. Hmm. I can take the loss in the funnel. I can do that. Where am I going to get the rest of this weight? This ship only has heavy cruiser armor now. Why am I using that barbette? That barbette is heavy as fuck and so holds no fucking purpose. Welcome back, Bronnier. I am struggling with trying to design a ship to do everything I need it to. Or I guess redesign would be the proper word here. I won most things, yeah. I haven't lost any more ships. I unlocked quad turrets. So I'm putting quad barrel main guns on all my old ships. And those things are really, really heavy. And I'm having a hard time fitting them everywhere they need to be. Fuck that turret. And fuck those turrets. There can be double barrel turrets there. Hmm. Wait, you fickle mistress. Mistress? I meant to say mistress. Oh well. I don't know where I'm gonna get more weight. It's because this ship has fucking tube powder, which means my shells are heavy by plus 25%. It sucks. I wish I could just use fucking white powder. I need that white powder, man. I need it. It makes me alright. It makes my stuff work. Oh shit. Alright, let's try just I want to take the armor off of those. I don't want to take it off of these either. Ugh. Man, this ship's lost a lot of armor. This ship lost a lot of armor. Sucked. I didn't like working on that ship. It sucked. I don't think I'm gonna like working on this ship either, because I think it's gonna lose a bunch of shit. Ugh. Yep. Called it. I knew this was about to be a pain in the ass. I was looking at how tightly I had everything packed on here. Okay, now that all that shit has been moved around again to fit everything it needs to. Let me see if I can go about getting everything else to fit back where it needs to now. Aux 3, shaft 2. Maybe I don't need does increase weight. We do need it because our ships don't turn for anything. Our ships just don't really turn. No, not picric acid. We can bring that back to where it's supposed to be. I had to spread the whole ship out a little bit more. Then we gotta get weight. Let's see, these are all 3-inch guns. So they aren't gonna be worth much at all. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 tons I can get from taking guns. That's not gonna be enough. Still massively overweight. Still massively overweight. Uh, hmm. I say. I have a large funnel 1. Let's see. That doesn't fit there. The crane funnels always have a little bit less funnel capacity, but the added damage control helps with a lot of ships, but it doesn't fit on a lot of places. Looking around. Drop that to 9. That is depressing. Fuck it. This turret got to stay. Actually, no, it doesn't. I need to put the armor back on. As much as I can, at least. Yeah, this ship looks a bit different. Yeah, alright, I just hit done. Don't think about it. Losing all them guns is gonna make destroyers and torpedo boats. Oh, they're gonna make them a lot more scary again. Man, this was such a nice looking ship, too. And now I'm about to fuck with it. I don't even know if the side guns are gonna fit anymore. Oh, they will. I just have to push them all the way out. We're probably losing those guns, though. Actually, wait. Give me a minute. Give me the quad. Alright, and like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the other guns back on here. Yeah, no, they don't fit there anymore. There's not enough room because these guns are a lot wider. But hopefully that means that we get all the weight we need for all these upgrades. And we don't have to sit there and cannibalize the ship. I say as I watch all the letters go red and I know I have to cannibalize my ship. Damn. 12, 11, 11, 3, 3, 2. Yeah, I didn't have to cannibalize the ship that much. That's good. Might even be able to put some of these other guns back on. Like 2 or 3 of them. Ain't gonna be able to fit one in the middle anymore. Two of them. One of them. None of them. They aren't going back on. Well, that was short-lived. Thought I could, then I couldn't, then I just said fuck. Well, can we put any of the armor back on? A little bit of it. Just a little. Yeah. You gotta cannibalize stuff sometimes in this game, and it's depressing when you got to do it. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Still got a lot of guns. Because each one of the main guns got another barrel. So even though we lost 3 barrels here, we still walked away with 3 more barrels than what we originally had on each side. But yeah, not the best trade-offs. I can safely say that. They are not very good trade-offs at all. Especially when you have Britain running around with 100 torpedo boats and 100 destroyers. Alright, let's go cannibalize this ship now. Those are gone. Doesn't fit there anymore. That's gone because this all needs to move up. Hmm. Nope. Undo that. Yeah, those don't have a good firing arc anymore, so those can go away. Alright, we had a tall funnel on it. And it's gonna have to stay on it. Okay, we're actually not that far overweight this time. But then again, we are down 2 main guns and all the side guns. So whatever plus side you can take from this is not a very big plus side. But by moving ships around, we were able to get the by moving the turrets around, we were able to get the weight down. We don't actually have to start ripping armor apart. We do have a little bit of weight. Enough to add a couple of these turrets back. Get that off my screen. We will not be getting a big turret back. That way, won't get what I want back there either. Nah, fuck it. We ain't getting any of these back. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm noticing a pattern. All my ships are losing all their secondary guns. And it's not. I don't feel like it's going to work out well for me at the end of the day, but whatever. That's why my ships travel in packs of 5, I guess. Alright, that's the battle cruisers done. If you've been noticing a pattern, you're about to notice the same pattern repeat on this ship as we delete 2 of our main guns on each side. And it's still going to be overweight. Yep. Everything red. Game don't like any of it. That ain't gonna work because this stuff's gotta come up. As close to the edge as I can get it. Still not far enough. That is far enough. Can I fit a turret in there? No, I cannot. Yeah, that turret is gone. We went from 6 turrets to only 5. This is a shitty trade. Yep, that was a shitty trade. Oh, you know what though? I can rip this tower off right here. Maybe this one will work better. There it is. Huh. Can I fit a thing in there? No. Damn it. I tried. Whatever. What I lose in that, I'll try and put back in these. Yeah, I should have done their adjustments first. Boom, 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 boom. I might have to get up and stretch for a minute. Right. That ain't gonna work. It'll work. That will. Ouch. My back. Oh, my back. What I get for sitting in a chair all day. I can get all that back up to 3. Got a round funnel 3 on it. Yeah, I'm good with the funnel that's on it right now. So we'll go ahead and we'll finish that ship there. Was our Dreadnought 1, I believe. I believe that's what it was. Yeah. We got Dreadnought 2. And it's gonna lose a bunch of shit. This one doesn't have a new front tower or rear tower. You don't work anymore. Everything's gonna need redesigned. We take this back up here. Instead of wasting the weight on that, let's put this down here. Just about keeps what we already had on there. We had a medium funnel 2. Cheapest we could get on there. Got it. Or not cheapest, lightest. I haven't put any upgrades on yet, so I know we're going to be massively overweight. We're going to have to figure out what we are getting rid of. For now, I'm going to say what we're going to get rid of is these 2 guns. And then I'm going to start adding everything on and see where we're at. Got my tongue in a knot here. Then I'm going to see where we're at after that. With both of those guns, we're just about within our total weight limit. Our 4 weight, though, is abysmal. That gets our 4 weight down and gives us more weight to play with. We're spending 145 tons to make it to where this gun can shoot up and around all of this shit. Is the question. No, because then those turrets can't turn. Seven-month refit time. That's rough. That gets everything on here. Can I deal with that? Am I satisfied with this? I don't really like how bad the roll is, to be honest. At all. But I could probably deal with it. I'm going to use this anyways. Might as well move it up so these can fire inwards a little bit. Does mess with my 4-weight again, though. Out of curiosity. No, it ain't worth doing this. I did what I could to get 4-weight down and roll down a little bit. Doing that's gonna tank my weight again. Then they're gonna have to extend the armor for the guns all the way to the end of the boat. So I bring it up here, my roll is fucked, but my weight's better. Ah, so hard to decide how to do this. Nah. Okay. Save. So I quit fucking with it. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna step back down here. Dreadnought 2 done. Oh, Dreadnought 3. Oh, this one's gonna be a fucking mess too because the turrets are all different sizes now. Ain't none of these gonna fit here anymore. All 3 of these are gonna have to go. The rest of this stuff should be mostly fine where it's at. It'd stay mostly. Did say mostly. That's not what I picked up. Good enough. That's gonna tank my weight though if I do that. No, I'd rather have the weight. That was damn near 1,000 tons. I'd rather have the weight. That can all be empty deck space for all I care. That gets me a bunch of the weight back. Like I said, none of these are really gonna. That won't fit. Those won't fit. I can't fit anything right here like I had before. Can fit that though. So it's gotta be all the way back there, or they can't fire. There we go. That turret in particular doesn't have the best firing arc, but what up? Something's gotta happen. Yay. Now we put all this other shit on there and see how fucked our weight gets. We did lose a lot of guns. But not enough guns. Drop that to like 3. That did it though. Well, this is an absolute win then. Yeah, I lost 2 guns, but shit happens. Can't win them all. The fact that we got to keep as much as we did and add more is already good. The Dreadnought 3 did not work very badly. That worked fine. Roll is fucked, but whatever. When have I ever actually really cared about my pitch and roll? Like, I always tried to care about the fore weight a little bit. Fore aft weight, because I can fix those easier. But the pitch and roll are always fucked on everything I do. Oh yeah, the last ship I made. This one I really, really liked. I didn't like this middle section and how it looks, because it looks fucking stupid. But too bad all this is about to be fucked. That part sucks. And fucked. Huh, more of that stayed normal than I thought it would. So I used long funnel. Get away with a lighter funnel now. Fuck all those. Fuck that. Fuck that. I really thought those might stay there if I just did that. We got that on there. Okay, so this all gets moved incredibly far back. Is there a spot where I can please both of these turrets? I don't think so. I guess what we'll do, we'll put this one in the back. Put these up here. Making this all just empty space up there. Getting all this packed back together. Put those itty bitty guns back in there. What guns have a 4 firing arc? Realistically speaking, that one, to be honest. Problem is, very tall isn't fucking tall enough for us. See, I can't do that. Wait a minute, why did I put that on medium? That's a different kind of medium superimposed. I hope I haven't been putting the heavy one in a bunch of places. Hmm. Anywhere else I can do anything else? If I use 2 barrels, I could probably get something around here. Nah. Alright, so we'll put it into armor or secondary guns. I can't fit any more of these anywhere. Alright then, let's go ahead and put that on here then. Six 6.5 and 5. We'll increase the fore and aft belt a bit too. There we go. That's perfect. Now it's our little ships we gotta fuck with. And those are about to be weird. But our little ship's got some upgrades. Man, we played this game longer than planned. We were only supposed to play this 2 hours, and it's hitting the 3 hour and 10 minute mark. Building all this shit takes time, though. Especially when I have to basically redesign half of them. Not quite from the ground up, but damn near. I don't even care. I don't use this thing anyways. It's just on there because the game makes me have one on here. But I will see if I can make it more effective. I don't think I can make it more effective. And these are all already scrunched as tight as I can get them. There we go. I want a smaller funnel. Will that let me do it again? There you go. Still gives me the engine efficiency needed. There you go. Alright, oh, that ship's done. Anybody who's made it this far into the YouTube video and watched me build all this shit, you should comment you're fucking slow. That way I know that you watched and that you're also mad that I was so slow about this. But here is where stuff's about to get interesting. Because I can do some cool stuff with this ship right now. Alright, well we don't need those. But right now, stuff's about to change on this ship. You don't need any more 1.1 inch guns. Do I have them anywhere else? No, I do not. That's a 70-ton difference. Do some math here. $16.8 or 21.3. Is it worth losing that much penetration to turn all these into double barrel turrets? Double barrel turrets won't fit in most of these places on this particular design. But it will fit in some places. That's not a spot it'll fit. That's also not a spot it'll fit. Fuck you, game, for making that extra hard for no reason. I even need that. Having it on that barbette gives us a good amount of firing freedom. Alright, so we increased our number of barrels on this ship, which is good. For some reason that doesn't want to face forward. For a ship of this age, getting this kind of firepower is lovely. This is an old fucking ship in our fleet. This is an old bitch. So now there's 9 barrels of 6.9 that can penetrate 21.3 inches on a ship that only weighs 2,281 tons. Granted, doesn't have armor either. I think it's got about the same. I think it's got more armor than most destroyers, but still not great. Now we work on our light cruiser 1. See, like this ship, instead of having all these extra guns, I can get rid of each one of these and make these all double instead. And I'll walk away with more firepower than what I lose and still have tonnage left. These are about 150 tons each. So fuck that. Fuck that. I said fuck a deal. And we can't even have 5.6 anymore. Our armor's been dropped to 4.9 because of new technology. Reduced our maximum barbette armor. Funny enough. Yeah. Weird stuff. And that fit there now. Alright, this is gonna have to go down here really quick. There we go. It's gonna have to get backed up. Can't get backed up that much though. Funnel's in the way. No new towers. Kind of figured that. I don't think no matter how I roll this one, I'm going to be able to get a double on it. There's just not enough room in there. But there you go. I've just about doubled the total firepower I had on this ship before. I could still try and put more on by doing that. Could try. Ain't worth it though. Just ain't worth it. I'll be better off trying to fit these. They ain't gonna fit either. Oh yeah, I forgot 3 9s. Duh. There you go. Oh, that's too many. Get rid of that one. And that one. And there we go. See, that ship worked out very nicely in my favor. Still, it's amazing how long this shit's taken. But you can see right here why I wanted to get every nation to about 1920. Because right about there, you get so much tech that makes you have to basically redesign all your ships or make new ships. Now, quite obviously, I went the redesign route, as you can see. I'm not going to be able to get a 6-inch double on that front turret, I don't think. I don't think I'm going to be able to get one on here no matter how I twist and turn things. But they ain't going to stop me from trying. Oh no, it will fit. Alright, never mind then. But get rid of that turret. And I fit one there. I'm gonna say that's pretty well locked in. That's not, though. Already got a standard funnel on here, which reminds me I need to go through here. Put all this stuff on so I don't forget, because if not, I will forget. These inner deck armors aren't going to be able to stay the way they are. Get rid of all the 3-inch guns. We need as much weight as we can get. Are you going to let me put it up there, or am I going to move that over? I have to move it over. Go. Alright, now back to like that stuff I said wasn't going to be able to stay. That, drop it back down to 1. Drop that down to 5. I've still got 3-inch guns on here somewhere. Those need to go. I say. There we go. So that's this ship. Another thing, I'm just again walking out of here with more firepower than what I had before. And it was quick. It's gonna be that hybrid heavy cruiser. That's gonna be a problem. That one's gonna. We're gonna be stuck on that ship for a minute, I think. Yeah, this ship right here. It is so finicky. It gets a bunch of these upgrades. There we go. Overweight. Already got the smallest funnel I can put on here. Those guns have the worst firing arcs. We'll get rid of those ones. Those have a good firing arc. Those have a good firing arc. Something else is going to have to go. Yeah, it'll be those ones. I ain't taking any more armor off of this ship. It doesn't have any more to really lose. Needs to get armor. It's very, very hodgepodged. some nations have a better hybrid cruiser hull, but this particular hull, a couple of the other nations have, and it is just very hard to work with. It's got such a low tonnage, and the stuff you put on it is mostly for heavy cruisers, and it takes up a lot more tonnage. It just gets very hard to fiddle with. We are almost done with all of them, though. Taking long enough. I can't help how long it takes. I try and get through these as fast as I can, as is. Why do you have so much top armor? I don't remember giving them that much top armor. Need belt armor. Why did I have so much top armor? Go ahead and put it on the main deck. Go. Yeah, the engine efficiency on this ship in particular is fucking phenomenal. It's only got the one funnel. It's only got natural boilers, and it's still 172. It's got decent armor, a whole 8.7, and now it's got the inner belt first and second layer. This ship should be able to take a pretty good hit. With that many layers, 8.7 to 4.3 to 3.5. A lot of spaced armor to get through. Okay, we have one more ship left to do. I think I've been working on just building ships for an hour and a half now. We weren't supposed to play this game this long. It just took longer than I thought it was going to wrap up that war. Oh, shit. Okay, front tower 5. Tower 5. What kind of funnel you got? 72 ton. So there ain't a smaller funnel I can put on there. This ship doesn't really have a lot of guns to lose. I would prefer not to lose them. Alright, there we go. Finally. That took forever. Now I've just got to keep going through and clicking on all these. Almost got them all. Here's our large cruiser. The semi-dreadnought, which I did not click correctly. Any nation declares war right now, I am fucked, because almost all these ships are taking months to do. My heavy cruisers are the fastest. They're only a 2-month refit. Same with the torpedo boats. Everything else is 4 to 7. We're going to pass one turn here. Then we're going to save the game. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and end the video here. Hope everyone has a good day, a good night, and a good life. And take it easy out there, y'all.